Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and we're up again today with more from KSCRAFT. So today just going to do a really quick one, and this is quick and it's very easy. It's the crate die, but for someone who's never done one before or built a box shape before, I think it's just important to do it. So this is KSCRAFT and it's the crate die. When I'm finished making it, we'll do the measurements. Right, so I've already done die cutting, and you get a base die, and you can see the emboss there, which is where you're going to fold it, which is why I got my burn folder. Yeah, I'm a good girl today. You're going to need two sides, and it's entirely up to you really which direction you choose to go in. If you look at it that way around, that almost looks like a Christmas tree, doesn't it? So if you've got a Christmas tree piece of ephemera or something, you could pop it on there and turn it into a Christmas crate. And you're also going to need two sides, so you can look at the direction here and think, do you want to go that way or do you want to go that way? It's entirely up to you. So you're going to need two end pieces. You also get two little decorative pieces here that look a bit like postage stamps, and that's the handle of your crate, and they sit onto there. So we're going to pop those on with some glue, and you also get an inside base which you can do in decorative paper if you want to. I'm going to make my whole thing in craft cardstock, as you can see, because that's what I've cut out, but because this is heavyweight and I'm going to make it and I'm going to use it to put some stuff in, so I want it to be a bit more solid than using thinner paper. Right, so let's do this first of all. I've got my bottle of glue, and we're going to put these elements on. Now you can have stamped little images or words that you can put onto these, and you can even use them. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the makes that people do using crates. It's right, I'm trying to get this in the middle, and I'm hoping that that's it. And they make the crate and then they stand it on side, and then they put decorations or something in there. Now if you did this and cut this twice, it would be seriously solid, and then all you'd have to do is, like the ends here on your sides, you just need to cut off on one of them, because of course that would be too thick if you doubled it up to fold over. So if you cut one of those off and just stuck another one on and then use the other one to glue it, you'd have a really solid crate which you could build a little scene inside, and that would look really cute. So I want this one in the center as well. So let's get that straight. I think that's it. There. I'm happy with that. So we've got those two ends done and out of the way. Now if you look at here, you can see there are several score lines. This is the one that you want, where the angle becomes straight. Do you see that? So you know me and my humidity, I just go along and grab everything with my fingers, and then once I feel confident that I've got it, then I'll just put it down. So we need to do this for all of them. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the sides. So I was going to do the base. So I've got that one. And I've got that one. And as we get into the cooler weather, our humidity does sometimes get a little bit less, which is really nice. So we've got that, and we've got that one. And then if you look at your base section, you can see that there is an embossed line all the way around, and once again you want to score and fold where it becomes a straight point. So this is much bigger, so I just very gently go along and do these. Just let my fingers find it. and then I can go back to the beginning. Because the problem with me and big things is humidity will get in there. So I don't want my fibres to overstretch in my cardstock. So I've been quite successful with that. Just go along. Right. Now we're going to go along there. And we're going to do our edges. Pull that out for a second. And if you've got the edge of a table that's got quite a nice edge on it, you can sometimes put your die cuts to the edge just to make sure you've got a true fold as well, or any other sharp object. It'd be quite nice, wouldn't it, if somebody came up with a tool that would actually do this, where you could go into your embossed line and just go like that or something. That would be really cool. Yeah, you know, like, I'm sitting here, you know, I'm thinking and I'm inventing and I'm thinking, if you had a ruler, maybe this is already invented and I don't know about it, but if you had a ruler with a slit in it that you could put your cardstock in, do you know what I mean? And then just bend it up against a straight edge. How brilliant would that be? Yeah. Is anybody out there, like we are memory keepers, you better hurry up and make it. So let's get that down. Might get my husband to make me one. Just cut a slot in something with a jigsaw. That would stop my paper from overstretching. Right, so we've done that, and now it is so easy to put this together. And I'm saying that because you know when I say that I make mistakes. So I'm going to do it the easy way for you and hope that it all fits in the camera. So we've scored it, we know that they're going to bend up, and we can see where all of our score lines are now. They're all marked out for us. And I'm going to take the easy way out, I'm going to straighten that out. And this piece, we're working with the outsides, which is your nice cut edge. And we're just going to line those up. Just like that. That's where we're going to put our glue. So we're going to do the whole thing flat. So I'm going down reasonably close to the score line, and then I'm going to have a little bit up there, a little bit wavy whoopty. And I cap my glue off while I'm doing this. And then we're just going to go down on here. Now you always want to butt it up to and not over your score line. So let's have a look and make sure that that is square. So I can't always see because of the camera. And that's the first one. I'm going to pick that up and show you what I mean when I say glue it down before the score line. So you can see that crease is in front. See that? That means that that will be able to bend. Now I'm just going to spin that around. I'm going to put that down, and we're going to do exactly the same thing using the other side. So straight down there. And then I'm going to have a wibbly bit up there. I hope everyone's going to have a great day today. And if you look at the design, if I quickly slide that up, you can see you've got your Christmas tree bit point going down to the base of your box, and you want the same thing here. I'm calling it a Christmas tree, but it probably isn't. I just need to move that out of the way. And just need to line that up once again just before the crease line. And let's have a look. It's actually nice to have that. It's a nice little bump that what's the word I'm looking for? Buttresses up to, you know, like you're doing a building. So you can see you've got your trees in the same direction. Right. Now the next bit, you hope that it's glued and that your humidity isn't playing havoc. And you can at this point go over that with your bone folder just to make sure that your glue has got absolute contact. And you can see what we've got here, because these bits are going to bend in. So all we've got to do is put the sides on, and that's really easy. So we're going to go this way around now. Now remember, your handles are at the top, so you want your handles like faced away from you in the direction that I'm doing it. And they are going to go evenly there and butted up once again. So we're going to go all the way down here. A little bit wibbly wobbly. And then we'll just want to line that up before the score line. Get it as straight as possible. I'm just going to pick that up and have a look just to make sure. Right. Has everybody got their Christmas cards made yet? I haven't. Oh dear. Mind you, having said that, I could start saving a few of the ones that I make when I do my daily video. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? And then once again, you want your handle faced away from you. And you want to go down just before that score line. I'm just going to have a look, make sure I've got that on straight, because it might need to go down there just a little bit. And then I can flip it over, do exactly the same as we did before, and just get your bone folder and smooth that. And now the whole thing can just be lifted up. So I'm just going to bend that in. I'm going to do the same with that one. I'm going to turn that one over. Now I know people have got all sorts of different ways of doing 3D stuff, and sometimes there's an easy way and sometimes there's a hard way. So that needs to come up to here now and to be glued on. And the way that you want to do that really is one at a time. So I'm just going to do this one, and then I'll run away and do the others, and then we'll come back and just do the last one. So you're not sitting there forever. I'll be right back. Okay, so 3 sides are done, and hopefully the glue is setting up, and we've just got one last piece here, which is the corner piece, and I hope you can see that. Ooh, it's looking a bit blurred. It's a bit difficult, I think, to get into my camera. If I put it there, maybe you'll see. And then all you have to do is just squeeze your glue up again. Make sure you've got enough on. You can always wipe it off your edge. And I'm just going to cap that off. And then just bring your side in once again. Now you can, if you want to make sure that you're square, you can rest it on its side. I'm just going to pop that in with my finger and hold it. Right, I'm just going to hold that, I'll be right back. Right, so there we have it, easy peasy, really cute crate, and now we've also got our base to pop in. So you can cut that in pattern cardstock if you want to. just slot it in and see kind of where about it fits. There is a little bit of a border there, so I'm going to go in with some glue, and I'm just going to think about where my border is, and I'll put this flat so that you can see it. So that's where I'm putting mine, and then I'm going to just drop this in and try and get an even edge. And then you can always use, well, you could if you had one. Here we go. My die poke tool, just to slide that over a bit. Because the glue is not dried yet. So I'm just trying to get it square. That's it. And just go through that with your fingers and smooth it down. So, you know, as I said, I've done mine entirely in craft cardstock because basically it's just a show for people that have never done one before. But isn't that great? I absolutely love that. And of course, as you know, I got all my ephemera yesterday, and I'm just reaching over for the pack now because I'm wondering if there's some bits that I can pop on there that will fit. And I found one piece actually. This one is appropriate for me, you know. Pop that on there. This here, you know, make sure you're putting stuff away. So I'm just gonna put some glue onto there. Find the center of that. I'm gonna go underneath the stitched piece and stick that down. Yeah, so I've got this here, you know, make sure you're putting your stuff away. And I've got butterflies, I've got all sorts of things that I can stick onto there. You can have oodles and oodles of fun just putting all your bits on. What have I got here? Ah, wonderful things. Yeah, that can go on the side. That's what I'm going to do with that. So I've got holes in the side of my crate, so I'm putting my glue to my piece, and then I want to get that right in the middle. I hope. I'm going to have to put it towards me. Pull that off. I'm just going to have that there. Wonderful things, because that's what it's going to be full of actually. It's going to be full of wonderful things. And I can even pop one of my paper clips on there. So I can have all sorts of stuff going on. I could even use it to store my ephemera. And I'm pretty sure actually that it would all fit. There you go. Right, that is what I have for you today. I hope that was a good show of how to do that and do it quickly. Right, you have an absolutely awesome day, and as usual, all links below. Bye.